Oh my goodness. I almost forgot to unmute the microphone. Okay, I'm guessing that y'all can hear me really good. Let me turn down the music because I feel like it might be too loud. Just a little bit. There. Okay. All right. So we got some people in the building already. I'm going to say hello to everybody. How are y'all all doing today? Yeah, everything is the same. Welcome to Love Bites Live. Ask me about your connections. Ask me about how your neighbors are doing. Ask me about anyone in your family. If you have any friends that you have questions about, 18 plus questions are still welcome. You can be as specific as you want to. Just know that everything is an energy exchange. If you'd like to donate, which is the energy exchange, feel free to donate to either my Cash App or my PayPal, which is scrolling down below. If you donate, can you post your question with a crystal ball, or can you post some emojis so that I see that you've donated? So yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I did that right. Okay, so I'm going to speak to some people. How you doing, son? Emily, how are you? I'm doing well. Destiny, yes, we're going to get to you too. And Jalissa. Okay, so that's all we have today. Thank you guys for coming. You guys always show up. So let's see, go ahead and just start posting your questions. Of course, everyone knows that I pick completely at random. I'm gonna pick, let's see, since Sun was the first, that was the first comment that I saw. So let's see, will Y forgive Sun for what Sun did? Okay, so will Y forgive you? Will there be forgiveness? Okay. Is there going to be a reconciliation on the table? Ooh-wee. All right. Will there be forgiveness between Y and Sun? Make sure my deck is upright. Yeah. All right. Nothing is 14 of Sun. Will there be forgiveness between Y and Sun? I had a lot of cards fall out actually. Okay. Ooh. So you know something? As the overall energy I got at the back of my deck is the 7 of materials. What a beautiful card. Man, this card is so pretty to me. Anyway, 7 of materials, 7 of pentacles. I do sense that there's not going to be a straight ending. It looks like you guys do have a bit of a history, because you see how this line, it goes way, you guys have a good history or a good past or whatever. And it looks like for the most part, everything was pretty straight, obviously, because we have like the straightened arrows. And also 7 of Pentacles just represents the fact that maybe this is going to be something that's going to have to be a long-term investment with you winning back this person. So I don't really necessarily sense overall energy. I don't necessarily sense that this person is going to be very fast to forgive you here. Okay. It looks like, you see how they have a lot of black and white lines. I feel like this person, this like saying that there's no gray area with this individual. It's like they're not one or the other. It's like they can't really just ease into it. It has to take time before everything is completely healed, before they can give you a chance, okay? Before they can give you forgiveness, which is what you seek. Keep in mind, I don't have any other cards on my table that represent forgiveness here, actually. I do sense that you guys will be talking. I got Ace of Inspiration and then the Emperor. So the Emperor is like, this person's already made up their mind for right now. They may not want to hear everything that you have to say. If you noticed, even though the Ace of Inspiration is pointing away from the Emperor, they're facing away. So it's kind of like you're going to feel like you're talking to the back of this person's head, but don't let that deter you, because this person is listening to you and they are taking into consideration what it is you're saying. But I feel like their body language or their demeanor is going to be far from it. Their demeanor is going to be more so of like, oh, I'm not listening, or I'm going to make you work. So prepare for that feeling to come, okay? But nonetheless, whatever you're saying to this person to forgive, or your actions, they are taking it in and they are absorbing and they are watching you, even though it looks like they're not watching you, as this person is facing away from the Emperor here. So And then we have the 8 of emotions, and then we have the Muse of emotions. So eventually this person is going to move on from being so, distraught about whatever happened. The Muse of emotions is basically like the King of Cups. So this person is going to come at this from a more mature point of view. And I do believe that in time, they will get, I don't want to say get over it, but in time they will learn to kind of forgive, because the King of Cups is a forgiving energy, but they're not going to forget. Okay, that 8 of emotions just represents the fact that it's still going to be there. Okay, but 4 of Pentacles, I just sense that they're just going to really be reserved with how much leeway they give you in the future. Okay, 4 of Pentacles is just about being reserved. So I just don't think this person's, I'm not saying that they're not going to be interested in it at first. I feel like they're going to move on, but it's going to be hard. You're going to have to work for it. So I don't think it's going to be an easy thing for you. That's just the overall energy. So that's what I'm getting right now. Maybe you could check back in a couple of days and we'll see how that goes, or maybe in a couple of weeks and we'll see how that goes for you, son. Thank you for coming to the channel, and I hope that resonated for you. Okay, so, we got Emma. Hi, Emma. And we have, what is this? Is that Asi? Miss Asi? I don't know. Maybe Miss Ace? I don't know what that's saying, but hello. Thank you for coming too. All right, so Christina's here. Hi, Christina. I'm glad you showed up. Let's go ahead and get in Lemurians here. Lemuria Reborn. And let me go ahead and see. Now, Destiny had a question. Destiny, are you still here? I don't want to give a reading to anybody. Miss Ace, thank you, Miss Ace. I don't want to give a reading to somebody who's not here, I guess. All right, thank you. All right, so Destiny, you still here, hon? Okay, so Destiny is still, Lumeria donated, okay. Oh, I appreciate your donation. I didn't realize that you had donated. So let's see, you had donated. Hold on, I'm checking my phone. You donated, thank you so much. All right. Donations typically cost $5. So $5 can get you your priority reading, but I'm definitely going to pull some cards for you, Lemuria Reborn, and I appreciate your donation. All right. Let me find your question. Is the situation with C and yourself salvageable? All right. Lemuria Reborn, connected to the speaking of Lemuria Reborn. Yes, no, situation with C salvageable. Is the situation with C salvageable? Can it be saved? What information does Lemuria need to understand about this? Okay, it's looking good so far. But we'll see. Why do we have this page? Why is this page here? Give me information why the page is here. Okay. And right, what do they want to say? What do they want to say? Okay. So the overall energy, Lemuria, is actually pretty good. You have the Queen of Materials here. So, the Queen of Materials is a person that really, they have a lot of big goals and things that they want to see accomplished, right? And they want to see tangible results. So I feel that the Queen of Materials is saying, yes, this situation is salvageable, but you have to put the work in. All right, you have to be on top of things. Okay, that's pretty much what it's saying to me. That's the overall energy. The Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Materials, she's a person who is nurturing at the same time, but at the same time she's still down to business. Like, this person's not playing. Okay, so when I say that this person's not playing, we do have a Page of Emotions. I think that there has to be a certain level of respect as well, because we have the keyword being dominance here. Okay, so the Page of Cups, I don't know if someone felt like they weren't being listened to, if they weren't if somebody kind of felt like they were being walked on, or maybe they just felt like you didn't take them serious, because the Page of Emotions is like the Page of Cups, and it's about, you know, that first stage in love or whatever, but you kind of mistake it for like, you just don't take it as serious. Okay, so I feel like this person, they want to see tangible results, and they want you to start taking them serious, and there is a level of respect that is needed, that they demand. All right, if you can kind of see this Queen of Materials, she has her hands, well, it looks like she has her hands on her hips, and would typically be her hands on her hips, right? So this is kind of like a dominant stance over here. So especially we have the keyword being dominant. So I just feel like this person wants to be taken very serious. But other than that, I also have a keyword that says embrace the light. So I'm feeling like this person will embrace you with open arms, or this situation is salvageable here. Okay, we have the light. First of all, this could also represent something needs to come to the light. There's energies and emotions that need to be brought to the surface, first of all. And once those energies and emotions, once you guys have a sit down, you talk it out, things can, you know, we have two people who have their arms open, right? So definitely, I'm feeling like this person wants to receive you with open arms. And then the Nine of Materials, like I said, this person is about seeing tangible results. If they're not seeing tangible results, they're less likely to believe it, and they want to be around somebody who's going to take their emotions very seriously. All right, maybe it could be that there was maybe an immature or, you know, just an immature factor between one of you. I'm not gonna say who, because I really don't know whose energy that is. But embracing the light, and then the Nine of Materials is like this person, they already have a lot of things about them that are very well, like they're very well off, even when they're by themselves. Sometimes I consider this my single ladies energy, but it also signifies the fact that this person will do good without being in a relationship, but the fact that they want to embrace you makes it even that much better. So to me, it's like saying that this person really does want to be with you. Now, if they have to, they don't mind being by themselves. But so that's why I say you better, you know, take things seriously and really come with it, basically. But for the most part, Nine of Materials, not all the happiness in the world, you know, I want to receive it. And I think that that's also some of that happiness can bleed over onto you as well, Lemuria. Now, and then at the end, what better cup can we get besides the 10 of Emotions, which is like the 10 of Cups, which is like one big happy family. Nine of Materials, and then we have 9 and 10. So this is actually a really good ending, what it looks like to me. And it says here with this card, it says, I wish we could just surrender into one another and make love under the stars. You are my universe. So I think that this person, whether they're feminine or masculine, I feel like this person definitely wants to be around you. So I'm saying that, yes, your relationship is salvageable as long as you show tangible results and you're serious about it, and you show that you stay on top of things and don't come at anything with a immature mindset. All right. This person wants you to start taking care of business, especially when it comes to your emotions or their emotions as well. So Lemuria, I hope that made sense for you. I'm going to scroll down. Did anybody else donate? Because I swear, please tell me you donated, because if you did, you know, I really need to know, because I have a bad habit of like skipping people by accident. Okay, so thank you, Lemuria, for okay, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I hope that resonated for you. Let's see. Who else was next? You said Emma the Bad Influence. Okay, what says, okay. What would my classmates gossip about me for 4th grade to 7th? What? What would my classmates gossip about me from 4th grade to 7th grade growing up? What is that your question? What would they gossip about you? That's a strange question to me, but we'll go ahead and try to get that figured out. What would they gossip about you? What would they gossip about you? Hopefully it wouldn't gossip anything too terrible. We'll just pull a couple cards and find out. What would my classmate gossip about you from 4th to 7th grade growing up? Is that your question? What would they gossip about you? Yes, Kalia, 1224. Absolutely. Go ahead and post your question if you want your reading priority. Feel free to donate. And if anybody donated, please say something. I don't see any other donations. All right. So other than that, I just picked completely at random. Emma the Bad Influence. What would her classmates gossip about from 4th grade to 7th grade while she was growing up? What would they gossip about? This must be something that is still on Emma's mind. So let's try to figure that out. Let's try to figure that out. What would they gossip about her? This must be something important to Emma. Emma must need to know this. Maybe she's doing shadow work. I don't know. What would they gossip? What were they gossiping about? What would they gossip about? I'm getting a few things here. I'm kind of getting, first of all, the first thing I'm getting with the page of materials, I don't know if they kind of talked about how you dressed, but I feel like maybe you thought you had really good style and maybe they thought that your style was kind of, maybe just misunderstood. But I think your style probably was really cool. This looks like something a model would wear, a model on like a runway would wear. It's so weird and so abstract, yet a person who doesn't have the right vision wouldn't see it. But a person who has, special insights, creative ability, they would definitely be able to see that with the page of material. So they may have talked about the things that you wore, your sense of fashion, your sense of style. That's kind of what it seems like to me. I feel like there was probably a group of 3 individuals who really made things, a little bit more difficult for you. The 3 of materials, I don't know if this was like really took place while you were in class or while learning was supposed to be taking place, because we got 3 of materials, which is typically about instructions. Okay, so I don't know if maybe you had a hard time understanding certain things, or maybe the fact that you overstood a lot of things and they could have been jealous about that. All right, so I don't know if you were very, very smart. This could go both ways. Either you were very, very smart and you could train other people, or you knew something so well, or the fact that you needed extra help and you needed the extra direction, and that might have made you feel a certain type of way, and they may have, sought after that and, triggered you. Other than that, I'm also noticing the hair here, this large braid. Maybe you had really long hair, or maybe you wore your hair in different colors or something very different. But I'm feeling like it was mostly your appearance. I feel like it was mostly the way you dressed or your appearance. I'm really getting like bad girl energy, like bully type of energy here. I'm not really getting just regular basic gossip about something that you might have said, because this is like page of materials. First of all, the overall energy is the page of emotions. So this is like immature energy right here. I really don't feel like there was any good reason to gossip about you. I don't think that you gave them a reason. I don't know how much money you had growing up, but I got the 5 of materials as well. So maybe there was something that you didn't have that they did have, or maybe you they had more things in you, and no matter how much you could ever obtain, it's like they could never get it, or you could never get it, or it could be the vice versa. Maybe they were poor and you were the one who had the money. I don't know, but that's pretty much what I'm getting. I'm just picking up a lot of like really just immature things, not really anything dealing with a boy. I don't see anything dealing with, to me, it just feels like maybe they made fun of the way you dressed, or maybe it feels like bullying energy. But I definitely sense that it probably made things a lot more difficult for you when you're in school, because we have the 3 of materials, which is about teaching and understanding and learning from experiences and kind of building yourself up. So I think this was a really big process that you had to get over while being in 4th grade through 7th grade growing up. So that was a strange question, but I appreciate all questions of any kind. Thank you, Emma, the Bad Influence, for coming to the show. I hope you were here for that reading. All right, so did anybody donate? We have Kalia 1224. Let's see, and just keep in mind that it's $5 if you donate to get your priority reading. I'm going to definitely go ahead and read for you. So just let me get my stuff. Thank you so much. All right, and let me read. What were your question? Okay. What energy are you getting from the relationship between C and yourself? You said he's a Capricorn. No, you're a Capricorn, and then he's a Sagittarius. Okay, so 12.4. What energy are we picking up? All right, let's find out. Connecting with the spirit team of Kalia and C. Energy of Kalia and C. What's the energy between the two? What's the connection? What's the energy between the two? What's the potential? What's the potential outcome for it? What's the energy between Kalia and C? What does Kalia need to understand about this connection? What's the energy? One more card. What's the energy between Kalia? Oh, okay. All right. Well, we have 7 of emotions. So it definitely looks like, okay, it kind of feels like someone has like some serious choices to make. I don't know if they're like trying to focus on either moving forward or either trying to like, I don't know. I feel like it's a pick and choose type of situation. We have the two of voices, which represents the 2 of swords. So that's about duality. And then at the same time, we have the 7 of cups, basically. So I don't know if someone has like some choices to make or something that they need to weigh out or something that they need to consider. So I don't know if this is your energy towards C or this is C's energy towards you. But there's some things, I don't want to say like habits, but I feel like there's some current, like maybe I would say habits or just things that this person needs to figure out with you when it comes down to the issues that your connection may carry. Some of these issues are very surface area. I don't think they're that deep. Either someone has like a lack of stability right now going on. This could be financial, but for the most part, it could also just mean like feeling like they trust somebody. Maybe you just don't know the person good enough because we have the Fool card here, or maybe there's something that happened in the past that makes you feel like you don't know the person, or maybe there's a disconnect here as well. So, you know, that kind of works both ways, but that's just the energy I'm getting. It feels like somebody is also, they want to kind of run after this individual as well. So I feel like someone's kind of chasing someone, or maybe someone is chasing stability in some way. I just feel like somebody wants to kind of get closer to the other person, but the other person is a little bit afraid, or maybe they feel like they need to like prove themselves before there's any trust built between the 2 of you here. Okay. And then the Hermit card. The Hermit card to me kind of says that maybe you just need time to reflect on things before you take things any farther. So there must have been some like, I don't want to say serious issues going on, but there must have been some doubts in someone's mind, or maybe there's something that's right in front of the person's eyes that they're just kind of refusing to see. I don't want to say naivety, but I feel like there's a lot of expectations that someone is trying to live up to. And I think they need to kind of slow down just a little bit with the Hermit card here. Okay. So that's pretty much what deck is this. This is the Muse Tarot, right? Is it? Oh, I think so. I think it's the Muse Tarot with the collage art. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So yeah, so that's pretty much the energy I'm getting between the 2 of you right now. It just looks like it just looks like there's someone who's kind of playing like this can't make up their mind back and forth type of energy, and someone who's kind of push and pull type of relationship is what it looks like. And I'm also sensing, you know, maybe a little bit of like trust issues, or either just like issues of stability going on here. It says we're supposed to move in together, but some things happen and I'm a bit little lost. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's what it looks like. The money issues. Let's see. Do you want to know, would it be a good idea if you were to move in together, or do you want to see if there's a possibility of you guys moving in together? Is that what you really want to know? Is it a good idea if you guys move in together? Let's just see what's the energy on once you guys move in together. What is that energy going to be like real quick? Because I feel like that gives you more insight. I feel like that's what you really want to know more about that. You know, would that be a great idea, or what's the energy surrounding you guys moving in? Probably. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards on that. What's the energy with Kalea and C moving in together? What's the energy surrounding that? Is that a good idea? What does Spirit want Kalea to know? Because we did send some issues here. Could it be financial issues, trust issues? Oh, we had 2 cards come out reverse. Hold on. And these are all upright. What's the issue? What do we need to know? Okay. Ace of Emotions, 2 of Materials, and the World. Okay, so yeah, all right. So the Ace of Swords means that there definitely needs to be something brought to light first. There definitely, I feel like there's signs and signals all around, but maybe you need to start paying closer attention to those signs and signals and really take it for truth. Okay. I feel like you also might need to start, first of all, getting clarity on a certain situation, because sometimes the Ace of Voices can represent clarity and the fact that there may be a little bit of confusion going on. So you might need to get clarity on a situation before moving in together. There might need to be an establishment of boundaries. Boundaries can include anything, a person's actions, a person's spending habits, things like that. Those things need to be cleared up with the Ace of Voices, basically my Ace of Swords. All right, and then we have the Ace of Cups, but it was reversed. So I'm feeling like maybe the Ace of Cups being reversed, I mean, it just kind of tells me that you kind of feel a little bit, this could be like a lost cause with you moving in, is what it feels like. And it feels like things could take a turn for not the best with the Ace of Cups reversed. And then on top of that, we also have the 2 of Materials. So, and that's reversed. So there might be a bit of an imbalance financially. It could be, especially because we got the money is an issue card. Remember, we got this money issues card. It could be the fact that finances are not quite stable right now, or maybe you feel like because the money might cause like some just some instability acts, or also I'm getting the sense that a lot of paperwork is involved for some reason, like a lot of paperwork and a lot of text messages, emails, things like that. Whether or not that means anything to you, something dealing with around a lot of emails or an email or paperwork is something significant to you right now at this time. With the 2 of Pentacles being reversed here, I just feel like you I don't know, I feel like there's a lot, it's like stuff is kind of like piling up all around you, and it's kind of hard to kind of sort through all that stuff right now. I do sense in the end that things will be okay though. I just feel like that Ace of Swords needs to be clarified first. We have the World and the Cosmos, so I do sense that you guys' world are going to be merging together, and it is going to be pretty good. I think you guys might even, you know, do a little traveling, or just your worlds are just going to be emerging. But at the same time, you are going to be learning a lot more than you thought you would while being with this person. Okay, that's what the World card tells me. I feel like there's not, you know this person well, but I think you're going to learn even more when being with this person. Whether you knew this person in the past or you lived with him before in the past, I think that if you guys had time apart, you would discover a whole lot more about this person. And the World card tells me there's more to be discovered, all right, about this individual, all right? So, yeah. You said you feel like he has secrets. Yeah, I kind of feel like that too, but I didn't want to get you all scared or nothing. That's why I was like, okay, maybe there's some things you might need to find out before moving out in with this person, okay? So, but thank you so much for donating, and I appreciate you coming to the channel. Yeah. So let's see, Jamie X. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Jamie. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to put my cards back up real quick. Okay, and you donated. Now I'm gonna, and make sure you guys tell me if you donated, because sometimes I just miss it sometimes. Where's your question at? Sometimes it takes me a second to find it. Sometimes it takes me a second to find it. Jamie, go ahead and repost your question. Thank you, Kalia. Thank you for coming to the channel. I'm glad that it made sense for you. Best of luck to you. But keep in mind, you know, this is just a tarot reading. Go off your own intuition. But, you know, I do trust the cards. So whatever you're feeling, you're probably right. Whatever you're thinking, you're probably right. And clarification needs to be brought. Oh, I almost forgot my other cards. Oh, Jamie, what was your question? Go ahead and post your question again, Jamie. Post your question again. It might be right in front of me and I'm just missing it. It might be right in front of me and I'm just missing it. You're very welcome. Moonchan, how are you? Hey, Moon. Oops. Okay, Jamie, you donated. Tell me your question. Oh, I'm sorry. Here it is. Okay, what do I need to know about the job that I applied for and the program technical position? Wait, hold on. What do I need to know about the job that I applied for the program technical position to? Oh, okay. All right, so what do you need to know about this job that you applied for? All right, so clear my cards a little bit. Connecting with the spirit team of Jamie for her highest and greatest good. Spirit, please tell us, what does Jamie need to understand about the technical position too that she applied for? Technical position program. What does she need to understand about the technical position? See, to get the card. What does Jamie need to understand about the program technical position 2 that she applied for? What does Jamie need to understand? Jamie needs to understand about this program. More card, keyword. You know what? Okay, you said this is a program. Is this like a, I guess like like you're gonna have to start learning is what I see. First thing I'm noticing is that before you can reach yourself to the top, first of all, I do see that you can make a lot of progress. And this is not a job to where you're going to be stagnant or stationary. What I really mean by stagnant or stationary, I feel like there's a potential for you to like climb up a ladder here. So that's one good thing. And I see that this is like stepping stones to get you a lot farther where you want to be, or closer to where you want to be, or something under your belt to be able to say, hey, now I have that skill and I want to move towards the next thing, and the next one leads to the next thing. So that's what I'm feeling like when I see this continual braided weave. Okay. And then the 3 of materials just means that you are going to have to start off under someone else first. I don't know if you already know your position very well, but I feel like you're not really quite at a position to be like in a master's yet, but I feel like it's more so like you're still a pupil, or you're still going to be learning or doing some training. But nonetheless, I don't sense you being stationary. I see you going to the top very quickly. First of all, you're a fast learner anyway with the 3 of materials. So this just kind of represents the fact that you are going to be in a position to kind of like acquire the knowledge and acquire the things under your belt to kind of put in your portfolio, so to speak. All right. And it's going to add to that. And it looks really good. So I think that you're going to be under someone else's direction at first, but I think this person really is going to get you really motivated. I really feel like there's like an untamed energy here. Also, I feel like you might be working with a partner here, because I know this says come to the edge, but I was looking at the number 3 and 6. 3 represents growth, right? And then also when we think of 3, we represent 3's company, or the fact that there's multiple people involved. So I don't sense you doing like solitary work. I sense that you're going to be working with a partner or working with a group of individuals, because 3 can also represent friendship as well. And then we have, like, I looked at the number 6, that represents harmony. So I just sense that you and whoever else that you're going to be learning from, or the instructor or whoever this person is going to be training you, or I just sense that you guys are going to have a really good close relationship. And this relationship is what's going to get you guys or get the business, or get your training skills are really going to go through the roof. And I think it's going to inspire you to do more things, because we have the Chariot card. And to me, the Chariot card just represents untamed, potential. Things are going to be moving pretty quick. It may even require you to do some traveling. I don't know, but I feel like you could really be going places here. It just opens up the door of more and greater potentials. And at one point, I think I also see you being over other people, at some point, because remember, I did speak about the 3 of Pentacles, where you kind of like start off at the bottom and you can work your way up to the top. But right here, I'm sensing that in a way you will now be in a position where you have control over other people's in time. Okay. This is definitely, I feel like at some point after you've, I know this was actually a lot. I feel like I'm moving really fast, but this is, I feel like what Spirit's trying to give me. We have the Death card. So definitely we know we have some sort of transition or transformation. So you're either coming from this position to another position, or either you're going to be coming from another position into this one. So either way it goes, I feel like you're going to spend enough time here to get the knowledge and get the understanding of how the mechanics of the job position works under your belt. You're going to learn them. You may even be in a position to where you have to direct other people, and then you're going to move on from that and you're going to do something different, because we see you being in just doing something different, following your dreams, because we have the Muse of Emotions, which is like my King of Cups. So after that, I just feel like you're going to be in a position to where you decide to kind of take your skills to a higher, to like a higher set, to a new beginning as well. Maybe you have some dreams and aspirations that you wanted to go after. And I feel like the Muse of Emotions is going to be like you saying, okay, I got that and I did that. I took that under my belt. And now I'm about to go and do the next best thing, because the Muse of Emotions is about like dreams and aspirations and goals. And to me, it is. Okay. It's not always about money at all. It's really about what's the fantasy that you have from a mature point of view. Like, oh, I always wanted to fill in the blank. And I feel like that's what you're going to be going after. And the eagle definitely is just saying like you've gotten a higher perspective. You're wearing that crown. It just feels like you're just ready to spread your wings and take off from this point. Kind of represents that Chariot energy too. I know that was a long reading, but that's kind of like everything that happened. So You said, oh, I can't see it. Yes, time. Yeah, it is going to be a lot of time. I feel like you're going to either spend a lot of time in this position before you transition into the next position or the next type of job. I feel like the next job that you get into is not going to be doing this work here. It's going to be something completely different. That's just what I got. So, Trap Star, how are you? I like your 3 hearts. So let's see, Trap Star, you donated. Thank you so much for donating. I'm going to go ahead and thank Jamie for donating. I appreciate you, Jamie, and I hope like this resonated for you. So Trap Star, thank you for coming to the channel. I'm looking for your question right now. If you don't mind going ahead and reposting it while I'm getting my cards together. Let's see. Says thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate you. You always come to the channel. You always donate. I appreciate you. All right. So Trap Star. I'm just waiting on Trap Star's question. And the only person I know that donated so far is Trap Star. So, okay, general, whatever you pull, whatever you need to know. All right. And your name is Quatasha. All right. And you're a Libra. All right. Quatasha, what does Quatasha need to understand? General reading for Quatasha. General reading for Quatasha. Spirit, what does Quatasha need to understand? What information do we have for her? More. Ooh, very beautiful. Wait, now I'm feeling drawn to this deck right here. Okay, first of all, I'm sensing that this mostly deals around finances here, or like just material world, because we have 6 of materials, we have Knight of materials, and we have 8 of materials, and then we have the Hermit card at the beginning. But let's just go ahead and step into the overall energy on the back of my deck. We have the Sun card. I love the Sun card. So the first things first, I'm feeling like either there's going to be some information that's going to be brought to you that is going to be like a sense of renewal, a sense of like a new beginning. Maybe you could be overcoming something, or maybe you had a certain goal in mind, or there's going to be some sort of spotlight shined on you because you had some sort of a goal. And I feel like your goal is getting a lot closer here. And it's like the Sun card sort of just represents, maybe you could have people to like follow you. I don't know. I feel like the Sun card is the Sun itself is a very important card. I feel like when I see the Sun, it makes me feel like everything else around you depends on you. And also it's like people could look to you in a form of, I don't want to say worship, but I'm just saying like in the form of like praising you and giving you, congratulations, or like you could be acknowledged for something very special or specific, or maybe the fact that you take pride in some major goal that you're setting out for, and that is a sense of renewal for you in itself. That's what the Sun card is telling me here. Okay. And then we have the Hermit, and then the 6 of materials. So I feel like definitely, I feel like maybe you have a sense of pride in knowing that you can do things yourself or do things on your own. I don't know if you're like an independent person here, but I'm getting the 6 of materials. It's like, even though either you like to do things on your own and it feels good to help other people out, but you don't necessarily like it when somebody else tries to help you out, or either it's the fact that you're doing things on your own and you're ready to give back some kind of way. Maybe it could be the fact that you may see someone who's underneath you and you want to kind of help pull them up. Now, this could be vice versa. There could be someone who may be above you, and they're reaching to pull you up in some way and give light to you, whether it be through information, whether it be through finances or money. I'm just sensing that there's some sort of a loan that the universe wants to kind of pay back to you with the Six of Pentacles and the Hermit card here. That's just the overall energy for that. And then I do sense things like really starting to pick up. All right, so we have the eight of materials and then the Knight of materials as well. So obviously the Knight of materials is a little bit slow, but I feel like this is slow, good, hard-earned money, and it's steady money that's coming in here. Either you're setting out to find financial stability and it's taking a long, slow time, but once you do find it, which I feel like it's coming because we got a lot of, look at the seahorse. It says watch and wait. So you must be waiting for finances to change because we have the number 5, which can represent like a change or the fact that progress is on the way. Because 3 can represent growth. So I just feel like right now there might be a little bit of stagnation going on, but I'm sensing for the most part that finances are going to start picking up. Hard work is going to be put in. We have the 8, which kind of represents in a timely manner because 8 is a money number in itself. 8 represents movement and action and also a new beginning, which represents the Sun card here as well. So things are going to start looking bright. Things are going to start looking up for you. Now, I also wanted to I know this is long, but I also kind of wanted to touch on the fact of, because we have the number 3. So I don't know if there's a group of people that are around you who influence you in a certain type of way. I don't know if that way is good or bad, but it says set healthy boundaries. And then we have the Hermit card here. And when this armadillo came out, it was directly underneath the Hermit card. So there may be some company there might be some company that you keep around you that you might need to kind of reconsider here. That's just what I feel like. The number 3, which does represents like friendships and social skills or whatever. And the Hermit card there, I don't know if maybe you feel withdrawn from people or you feel like you don't have a lot in common with them, or maybe you're starting to you feel like you need to set better boundaries when you're around these particular people. Don't be afraid to do that. That's what Spirit is trying to say in this card. All right. Other than that, yeah, that's what I sense because I have the card that says sing your own song. I don't know what kind of birth that is, but I don't know if it has something to do with music or maybe you're inspired by music. But other than that, it feels like maybe you just kind of march to the beat of your own drum. And sometimes trying to fit in with what everyone else wants you or expects of you is not always the best choice. And that's why we have the Hermit card here. So that was all over, but that's kind of that's what I wanted to say. Like, I feel like there's people around you who, that you might need to separate yourself from with the Hermit card there. That was just a collection of energy. Just know that your financial abundance is on the way, especially why it says watch and wait. So that just means be patient, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is slow. Your money will be coming in, but once it comes in, it's going to be steady because the number 8 represents movement and being reliable at the same time. 8 is a money number. Whatever you put in, you get back out. And then the number 5, there might be stagnation now, but the number 3 does represent growth. Okay, so just hang on a little longer. Okay, a clothing boutique. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. Clothing boutique. All right, so I wonder if you got some haters. That's probably what it is. You probably just got some haters. I think that's awesome. 6 of materials. No wonder why I got so many tangible 3D, not 3D, but cards, but materialistic type of cards. This is something that your business is very hands-on. To me, it is. All right. So you said yes, they're very jealous, and I hate the crowd and I love working alone. That's why we got the Hermit card. Absolutely. So thank you for coming. I hope that everything works out fine. Just know that everything is going to come in time. Just watch and wait. Stay marching to your own band, singing your own tune, because I think that you have some ideas that are going to really sprout. And that's why you got the Sun card as the overall energy. So stay bright. All right. So stay bright. Okay. So thank you for coming to the channel, Trapstar. I appreciate you giving feedback and everything too. All right. right, so let's go to the next person. If anyone donated, just let me know, okay? Because other than that, I just pick at random. There you go. You got this, Trap Star. I like that. Christina is wonderful. You've got this, Trap Star. You've got it. The Sun card wanted to come out for you again. Sun card wanted to come right back out for you. Okay. Thank you. Okay, general reading. You don't have to donate, girl. All you gotta do is just say it. You hear every day. Every time that I go live, you hear. So let's just get a general reading for Christina. General reading for Christina. What's going on with Christina's energy? What does Christina need to know at this time? What's significant in Christina's life that needs to be addressed? What actions can be taken from it? What can she take away from her experiences that are going on with her right now? One more card. Two, Justice card. Okay. Let's see what's going on with that. Oh, I'm feeling like this deck needs to be pulled. Let's see. Pull this card. Why do we have this card? Justice. What's going on? Okay. Why do we have this card going on? What's going on? There must be somebody around you's energy that's being like this. One more card. Okay. Okay. All right, Christina. So the overall energy here I got is the Justice card. The first thing I thought about was, could this be court related? And then I was like, probably not. And I was thinking to myself, maybe you have some sort of built up, you feel some type of way. Somebody's got you in your feelings, and maybe you kind of want them to see things your way, possibly. I don't know who this person could be. It could be a motherly energy. It could be someone who's the same exact age as you, but I feel like it's between maybe you and maybe another, could be another female, or could be like yourself, maybe. I don't know if you feel like maybe you might have made a wrong choice, or maybe you feel like you should have taken like better responsibility, or maybe somebody should have taken responsibility over their own actions or something. But I'm just feeling like some action was taken, and a person got in their feelings over this action that was taken. But I also kind of pick it up on the fact that maybe what happened, because the reason why I'm saying this, because we have the keyword being conflict. So I don't know if this was like out of your control, because if you see the tides are picking up, the winds are blowing, and this lady is this man, I don't know, this man is having a hard time controlling the tides and controlling the string of events. It's like it's out of this person's control. So it's like almost saying that you might need to just kind of wait things out until the wind sort of subsides, or until like that conflict blows over. Because I do sense that you're having, I don't want to say that you're having a little bit of not like maybe you're blaming yourself, or maybe you're taking responsibility over something that you had no control over, is what it sounds like, what it seems like. This could be you, or it could be someone who's very close to you that I'm picking up on their energy of. But I'm feeling like there's a lot of emotions going on, because we have Queen of Emotions, and then we have Knight of Emotions, and the Justice card here. So I just feel like somebody might need to start taking responsibility for their actions and for the way that they feel. Really start grabbing life. I mean, not grabbing life, but instead of leaving things up to fate, maybe they just need to kind of start taking the initiative to kind of being a little bit more control over what goes on over them. All right. I just feel like with this victim mentality card, perhaps you feel like you're in like a, I don't know, like a cycle that like you can't win or something, but really you can win. I don't know if you feel like, I don't know whose energy this is I'm picking up on. It could be somebody around you or whatever. You generally look like a happy person to me. And I'm not saying that you are not happy, but there could be some things or some trouble, some conflicts or some hangups that are going on with you right now with this hanged man here. But I feel like this is just Spirit saying that you might need to kind of wait around a little bit. But from now on, after this situation has blown over, you might need to kind of start taking control over your emotions. Don't blame yourself. Don't get in this thought of feeling like you could have done something better when really you had no control over the situation the first time. Just take the situation for what it was, and eventually it will blow over. But next time, there's this book I was reading. What was it called? The Kabbalion. Duh. It was called the Kabbalion, and the Kabbalion talks about the relations that we have with the universe, that says that if you know that you're going on like a downhill spiral of things are like happening for the worse for you, as long as you know that things are going to start, there's an opposite, action to everything that happens. So if you know that things are going to go down just as fast as hard as shit is going down, it's going to come right back up, right? Because everything is equal and everything corresponds evenly. So, I feel like the Justice card is just saying that in time, things will balance out, right? Because it's in fate. And to me, by knowing that, you take fate into your own hands. You don't leave everything up to fate. It's like you have some control over that. I hope that made sense for you. I'm not really good at explaining books that I've read, especially a complicated book like the Kabbalion. But that's just what I'm sensing. I hope that made sense for you. Opposite and equal reaction. That's absolutely right. Just being able to go with the flow. Absolutely. That's right. So whatever happens, if you feel like you're on a downward spiral, just the simple action of knowing that as fast and as hard as you're going down is as fast as hard you're going to go back up, right? So if there's anything that feels to be going down right now, it's going to come right back up immediately. And this may not be happening now, may be happening sometime in the future. Maybe Spirit just wants to give you that notion, peace of mind to know in case it does come. You'll be prepared, you'll be ready, right? So hopefully that resonated for you. Thank you for donating too. And I appreciate you coming to my show all the time, Christina. You be moderating for me and everything. All right. Did anybody donate? Just want to ask that because I don't want to miss anybody. Did anybody donate? Type a bunch of letters or say something because I'm getting ready to choose at random now. So I'm going to put my cards together and hopefully that'll give somebody, if they donated, to go ahead and tell me that they donated, because I don't want to skip you because I do pick at random. It's just $5. Energy exchange is $5 to get your card read and skip the wait. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and pick at random. Okay, so I'm just picking at random. How does Michael feel about me and his energy? So, Asen, Mucha? I'm guessing you're still here. I'm going to go ahead and choose you at random. What does Michael feel about Asen? What does Michael feel? What is Michael's energy towards Mucha? What does Michael feel? What is his energy? What does Michael feel? How does he feel about Mucha? What's the energy between the two of them? What is Michael's energy? Overall energy is actually the 5 of Cups. So that kind of speaks for itself. 5 in this sense can represent a loss. It can also represent an opportunity for change as well, though, because change does kind of, like, when a person goes through a loss, sometimes it does spark about that need to want to change, or that need to want to get away or see things from an altered viewpoint. All right. I don't know if there's a little bit of distance between you, because sometimes in the original 5 of Cups, the 5 of Cups can represent like somebody being away from those who they normally enjoy. All right. So I think this person needs time to themselves to see things a little bit differently. And it even says reevaluate, right? Reevaluate, making room for change is kind of what I'm picking up on. And then we have the Page of Emotion and the Empress. I think this person just needs to find comfort in kind of like starting over, starting from the bottom, or either getting to know you from the bottom up again. Okay. The Empress card just kind of says that, okay, I need to really like pay attention. I really need to kind of be a little bit more nurturing. I'm sensing like almost mother and child type of energy here as well. So I don't know if this is like baby mama energy or what, but the Page of Emotions and then the Empress card. So I'm just feeling like maybe they could have a sense of renewal. Maybe they do want to kind of see things from a different perspective, and it could also represent the far. Oh, you said thank you. You are at a distance. Yeah. So there could be definitely separations there, but I feel like this person kind of wants to kind of get to know you from the bottom up again for the most part. The Empress card does represent the fact that they want some comfort, or they're yearning for that comforting touch. I don't know how, like, what's the age difference between the two of you, but I felt like they felt comfortable when they were with you. And maybe now they are seeing things from a different point of view. But somebody messed up, though. It looks like somebody might have messed up, or maybe there's something that they weren't planning on that was a bit of a deal breaker. Deal breakers could be anything. Deal breakers could be it doesn't have to always be some dramatic story like cheating or doing something like that. It could be something as small as, you said you would not take that job way over in such or such, umpteen miles away from where I live, and you took it anyway. I'm just saying, I just feel like that may have been something that was like a little bit, was kind of a deal breaker. So, damn, how far apart are y'all? Because I have the World card here too. So I don't know. I'm getting, maybe you guys are really, really far apart, and maybe that could be something that's very hard to deal with. But the person is kind of working on themselves and being able to kind of see things from your point of view, or if you're either trying to see things from their point of view. Either way it goes, the person's trying to get an altered viewpoint of the situation and how they can make it better, how they can make the situation between the two of you grow, right? With the Empress representing abundance here. There is a sense of beauty, and I do feel like this person wants to kind of be able to provide those things for you, because we have the Muse of Materials here. So I do feel like there could be a physical connection coming back soon, because I'm seeing two people. First of all, we have the bridge that's being completed, or the bridge can represent your journey back to this person, and the two people touching hands can represent at one point you will be in physical contact, as the Muse of Materials or the King of Coins kind of represents. And I think things will be very beautiful between you two, again, because we have the Glamour card. Well, the Glamour card doesn't necessarily mean makeup. To me, it just represents the sparkle is back, right? The beauty within the relationship, that physical beauty, the first thing you see when you see a person, it's the first thing that catches your eye. So maybe there's something about this person that when you see them again, they will have changed, in a physical way. And it could be the fact that you're just emotionally, enamored by them, to the fact they look like they've changed, or maybe you just notice subtle differences in this person when they come back. It's like a sense of renewal, right? So yeah, that's pretty much the energy I got from your person, Michael. I do sense that he's seeing things from a different viewpoint, but I do sense that you guys will make a connection again. Bridges are not going to be burned permanently here. Okay, bridges are not burnt. All right, so I hope that makes sense for you. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next person. Are there any donations before I pick my cards up? Just let me know, or text it, and then I'm going to pick again at random, okay? And Julissa, yeah, I'm going to get to your question too, because I see you, honey. I definitely see you. Let me put these cards up the right way. Hello, Annette. Welcome. All right, so Julissa, let me hurry up and click it before it disappears on me, because sometimes the chat be moving and I can't catch up with it. I can't keep up with it. Okay, so what is the energy of you and the Scorpio? What are the Scorpio's intentions? All right, really quick. Julissa wants to know, what is the energy of the Scorpio and what are their intentions? What are Scorpio's intentions for Julissa? What is the energy this person wants to bring? What do they intend to do? And how do they want to present that? How will that energy present in their connection? Okay, so we got basically three of emotions, 3 of cups. All right, so this to me kind of feels like someone wants a positive outcome. I think you want a sense of friendship, a sense of joy, and I think they want laughter with you, honestly. I think they want a chance to feel that again. Maybe you guys went through some sort of a phase, because we have the moon phases between the 3 people, or the fact that it represents the fact that your relationship is moving into different phases, and this person, your Scorpio, is ready to move, which, hey, that's kind of crazy, because isn't it a Scorpio full moon? Is it today? The moon is in Scorpio. It's a pink moon, or the super moon. But anyway, I was just thinking about that. But anyway, it's like your relationship is kind of in these different phases with the triple goddess energy here. But I think your person, your Scorpio, is ready for you guys to be able to laugh again, ready for you guys to go into that next phase. Hopefully we're going into the fullest phase is what this person looks like. Whether you're coming from a place of lack or a place of where you feel like things have gotten old, it's like you want to be renewed again. That's the energy that this 3 of Cups represents. So I feel like your person wants to get to a happy state with you. They want to get to a happy state with you, okay? Now the Magician says that somebody is actively pursuing something. And at the same time, the Tower card reverse says that they're trying to avoid catastrophe, because our Tower card is reversed. Either they're on the verge of rebuilding the connection and they're actively putting in towards that. But I feel like when we look at the Magician, because the hands are positioned in the air representing the ether, means that the tangible results have not yet shown themselves just yet. All right. I feel like this person is afraid to have you walk away from them. All right. Because we have the 8 of Cups. I think this person is afraid for you to walk away from them, and they're trying to do everything in their power to avoid you walking away, because the Tower card is like saying there's a catastrophe coming, but I'm trying to everything in all my power to avoid it. But I feel like it's, even though things could be crumbling down around this person, in the midst of crumbling down, they don't want you to walk away. They don't want you to be reserved. It's like they want you to continue going. And I think this is a fear of theirs. I feel like this person has a fear. That's what I'm picking up on, the fact that this person has a fear of you, walking away, and the fact that they won't be able to laugh with you again. They won't have that full moon effect, that magnetic energy that you bring when you're around them, that friendship, that joyous energy, that sociability around you. They don't want to feel awkward around you. They don't want it to get around you and feel like they have to hold in their emotions, or they don't have to hold in, and be aware of their body language and things like that. They want to be natural and fluid with you. And the Magician card says that right now they are working on that, or at least their intentions are headed towards that, but it's just not showing through in the 3D world yet, meaning they aren't taking any actions on it, meaning that things are still appearing to be a little bit stagnant. But believe me, this person is working on it, Julissa. Okay, that's pretty much. You say you're not sure if you're separated right now? Oh, wait. I'm not. Oh, God dang it. I can't keep up. I'm not sure if we're separated right now. You don't know if you're separated right now. Well, I'm going to tell you, it looks like you guys are going to be it looks like you guys are going through phases. I'll say that much with the 3 of emotions. So with you guys going through the phases, I just think that this, it's just a part of a relationship. So just, let it gradually fade into that. But eventually I feel like this person is wanting to have that full happiness phase with you. That's why you said he's in no contact. You have no contact with him. Yeah, that's why I said it's not showing in the 3D realm, but his intentions are being put out into the universe. That's why I said with the arms positioned to the air, meaning the ether, meaning his intentions are being sent out, but you're not seeing it, the physical, the tangible results yet. So yeah, and I think one of his fears is the fact that he wants to avoid you walking away. Okay. So I hope that makes sense for you, Jalissa. That is your intentions for your Scorpio. All right. So let's see. Oh, Jamie, you donated again. Okay. Messages from your friend Mark. He's a Taurus. Okay. So absolutely. Let me go ahead and mix up these cards real quick. Get them good and jumbled. All right. Let's see. Feel free to donate, you guys, if you can. Just things are energy exchanged. And I appreciate everyone who's come to the channel and given it a thumbs up. If you're in here, I appreciate that so much. All right, let's see, Jamie. All right, donate again. Messages from the friend Mark, who is a Taurus. This is from a friend, Mark, who is a Taurus. What does Mark have to say to Jamie? What does Mark's energy have to say? What is the energy field surrounding Mark when it comes to the thoughts of Jamie X? Thank you, son. What does this person have to say? What's the person have to say? Okay, so definitely I feel like your Mark, your Taurus does have things that they want to say. We have the Knight of Voices here. The first thing I was getting from this, your person is alive, right? Your person is alive, right? Okay, either the fact that his energy is like really has a lot of things to say. I feel like the Knight of Swords is a person that definitely wants to deliver news, or the fact that you will be seeing signs of them everywhere. We have the clouds and we have like the sun rising, but for me, the Pegasus kind of represents magic. It represents sometimes it can represent very dreamy like energy and fantasies. So this person, either they think about you a lot, or the fact that you have been on their mind just as they have been on your mind. Now, I don't know if this person has made some sort of transition, or the fact that right now they went through something and they transitioned into the next phase of whatever they're going through in their life. And that may have caused a little bit of discomfort between the two of you, because I'm noticing the spikes on her hand acting as a bridge for the person to get to the other side. There might have been a little pain with this person in their transition phase, wherever they are, or wherever they went to, or the fact that they are dealing with some like emotional pain right now could be the fact. And maybe they've put the friendship between you two, maybe it feels like you're on a little bit of a back burner, or maybe they're just not really communicating with you. But I don't think that's their intent to not communicate with you. Also, with the fact that we have the Six of Voices, which represents the Six of Swords, this Knight of Materials and the Five of Materials says that, you know, maybe you guys are maybe this person is transitioning from like a state of lack, right? Maybe they've been spending their energy on the wrong thing and they're starting to regret that a little bit. But the Knight of Pentacles says that they want to kind of renew that a little bit. The Knight of Pentacles says that they want to try harder to keep that connection alive and be able to give what is needed. Also, I'm kind of sensing like maybe there's a little bit of division between the two of you here, because at the end of the reading, I had the 10 of Voices, which is 10 of Swords. So there must have been some hurt feelings or some devastating information that might have really had someone triggered here. But to me, I think your person still is out there and they still want to, I think he still wants to kind of like keep in touch with you, but right now there might be something there's a little bit more important to where he has put you on the back burner. I don't necessarily sense that anything terrible is going on with this person, but it says new beginnings here. So maybe there is like a sense of like renewal. Maybe they just need to take a little bit of a break. I think right here with the 7 of Energy card, the 7 kind of represents a time to reflect, right? It kind of represents peace too. And maybe it also represents spirituality in a way. So, you know, I just feel like this person is looking for a new beginning. They might be even looking for a place to kind of start over. Like I said, we have the keyword being cycle, and then we have 6 of Swords, which represents they're in the middle of a transition. And then Joyous Fun. It's like they just kind of just want to get away, and maybe there could be a family that this person has. Could be because I'm sensing a mother with children or a female with children and a newborn baby, but it literally just, to me, it just represents a new cycle. But I just feel like there's more important things that are going on with this person's family that they need to address. Yeah, so that's pretty much, that's all it really has to say. I hope he was your friend and not actually your lover, which I'm pretty sure he was just your friend. So that's how I read it, as a friendship. So you said he was a workaholic. Yeah, and yeah, that's what it feels like. He kind of put you on the back burner, or your friendship's on the back burner. I do sense that he is a little bit tired, but I wonder if pretty soon could he be going to take some sort of a break or a vacation and really enjoy his family soon. That's what it kind of looks like here. So yeah, seems like he's always going from one place to the next too. He's kind of a busybody, because 9 of Voices, 9 of Swords, they're pretty fast. So Jamie, thank you for coming to the channel. I hope that you got the information that you wanted to hear. Basically, I think this person's still good friends with you. I mean, you just haven't been around this person a lot lately. Maybe they just haven't, you felt like they haven't had the time. Maybe you feel like you've been put on the back burner a little bit, but I don't think this person had malintentions towards what's going on between the two of you. So, all right, let's see. Oh, somebody else donated. Sun, I believe, donated. So I'm going to answer Sun's question next. All right. I just got to go back up and find it first. Okay, let me find your question, Sun. Gonna find your question. You might have to repost it. You said he's a man in uniform. Hey, that's probably why I had the Knight of Swords, or the Knight of. Sun, go ahead and Sun, go ahead and post your question again for me, honey. Okay, so we also have another donation, is that right? Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. Maybe he sent Sun. Okay. What does Y want to do with me? Is this a sexual question, or is this a sexual question? Is this an 18+ question? You guys know that my 18+ questions are welcome as well, but I wasn't sure if it is. So let me see. Oh, it is 18. Okay. So what does Y want to do with you? And this is a sexual question. What does Y want to do with you? All right. What does Y want to do with you? Oh, look what fell. Hold on, I ain't done yet. The devil card fell out. All right, this is going to be juicy. All right, so what does Y want to do with Sun? What is the sexual energy? Oh. What is the tantric energy behind it? Give me the tantric information behind it. What is the tantric energy behind it? Describe to me the physical contact. Describe to me the physical contact. Describe to me the physical contact. What are the words they have to say? First of all, this person wants to do a whole lot of stuff. This person wants to do a whole lot of stuff, okay? So now we have the Tower card. And I feel like Y hasn't told you. It's in reverse, actually. So I think that Y really wants to do a lot of things to you that could be very shocking. And the fact that they don't want to shock you means that they're going to ease you into whatever it is that they want to do. This must be some really crazy stuff. I feel like the things that Y really wants to do to you are things that no one else would come up with. It's very kind of like in his wildest dreams. In his wildest dreams, literally, is what it feels like. And then on top of that, the Tower card means that you have to be willing to trust him enough to take that dive, to have that leap of faith, kind of, you know what I'm saying? And to know that things are going to be okay when you reach the bottom. It's not necessarily like the Fool card, that the naivety of going into it. It's just the fact that you trust that the fact that you're going to enjoy this. That is what's going to really amp Y up when he is doing and performing what it is he wants to do, okay? That's what the Tower card represents. Now, we have the Devil card next to the Page of Materials. I don't even think that Y is quite sure how he wants to initiate this physical thing that he has going on, because we have the Page of Materials. So I feel like, in a sense, he wants to kind of play with things that he himself has not even done yet. I feel like this is more so a fantasy for even, well, I'm just gonna say Y, because I don't know if it's female or male. So I'm gonna say that Y just wants to kind of fantasize with their own play with their own imagination. Okay, we have the Page of Materials. So to me, that kind of represents, maybe there could be sex toys, because a page, typically they represent immaturity, but I think of playfulness instead of immaturity, because this is a sex question. So material things, this could represent play toys or like sex toys, or this could represent clothing, things of that nature. I think I had a question earlier where this dress really stood out to me, a sense of style. So I'm feeling like maybe he wants you to wear something that's very erotic. Maybe he wants you to have whips and chains. I'm just saying, because we have the Devil card in the traditional tarot card depicting the devil. You normally have two people who are nude, but yet they have chains. They have chains on them. They have a whip on them, or not a whip, but like, you know, there's a chain. And I feel like maybe Maybe he kind of wants you to be a little bit more in control. Like maybe he wants you to be a little bit dominating, or maybe he wants you to kind of watch you do things to yourself as well with the Page of Materials, with those toys or with those clothes. Maybe he wants to see you take them off. I'm just saying. I mean, you can use your own wild imagination. I could get even more X-rated on this, but I think I might better keep it like 18 plus and keep it at that. But I feel like maybe he wants to see you pleasure yourself in a sense, because the page is about pleasure, because it's a joyful, youthful attitude, and it's a joyful energy. And when you're having fun with yourself, this really gives pleasure to why, okay? And exactly, that's why I got playing games, game on. So definitely he wants to see you play with yourself, or he wants to kind of play with you. And I think that play and toys really go good together. So I'm really feeling like there's something dealing with maybe vibrators or maybe clothes, things like that, or things that live in his fantasies. Now, what I really do love is the fact that he has not said anything about this, but he wants you to be able to kind of know it without having to say it. We have 7 of voices, which means that there could be secrets, and the high priestess also represents secrets. But these secrets are, you don't have to say anything because he already knows. The high priestess is a card about having the intuitive ability to be able to pleasure someone without them saying, "Ooh, yeah, do me here, do it like this, pull my hair." This person, you don't even need that. So this means that this person already has a deeper connection to you already, because they've already watched you. They've already felt you out. And then the high priestess with the moon represents the feminine aspects of your body as well. Playful. Again, and we have the melons. Maybe he just wants to juggle your yobbles. I don't know. He might want to juggle your breast. He might want to, you see the palm is open. Maybe they want to touch on the breast. I don't know. Maybe you want to touch on their breast. I don't know. All right. But yeah, the 7 of Swords just says that there's something that's very intuitive about the sexual encounter that you will have. There's not a lot of words that's going to be spoken right here. All right. I think it's more of a mutual understanding. There's more of a connection here. Spending a lot of time after this session, I believe that you guys will be a lot closer here. But I feel like it's more so maybe just like a no strings attached situation, or maybe this could be like on occasion. That's how you spend your time together, is just having sex with no strings attached, and there's a mutual understanding of that. All right, so definitely I told you this person has a lot of fantasies. That's why we got the devil card. Where's my devil card? That's why we have a lot of devil cards here. Maybe the fact that he just kind of wants to bend you into different positions. But there's definitely still like a longing here. And I sense that even when this person is in the shower, I think that they have a sense of like pleasure in themselves when they're in the shower with you as well, because the yearning kind of represents the person being in like a daydreamy type of attitude or fantasizing type of attitude. And in the shower, they may even pleasure themselves in the shower. But for the most part, yeah, somebody's playing with somebody, okay? And it's not in a bad way, it's in the good way. So yeah, that is definitely, that's kind of been some intense energy here. Sunflower, how are you doing? Good to have you here. You said lyrics, I want to lick you from your head to your toes. Oh my God, yes. Oh, Christina, just say it, girl. Say it. Okay. Now let's go ahead and see, did somebody else donate? If you did, can you say something? Because I feel like somebody else donated, but I wasn't sure, or either I skipped it. All right, so PayPal by the name Hard Work. And let's see, what was your question? Avantika, what was your question, Avantika? Let me look at it here. It says, can I get a love reading? How is going to be love of my life for the remaining, what? Hold on. Let me just put my cards up and then like take a sip of water and then read your question. Because I'm not even understanding it right now. Hold on. Let me just take a sip of water and just kind of regroup. All right. So, Antika, you want a love reading. How is going to be my love of my life in the remaining year? Will my old person reconcile who left without any reason? Will settle down with anyone new? Okay, so you want to know how's your love life going to be for the remainder of the year, And will your old connection, will there be a reconciliation between you and A, right? All right. Will there be a reconciliation between you and A? Is there a reconciliation between you and A? Is there a reconciliation between you and A? Between Avantika and A? Reconciliation? Oh. Reconciliation. Okay. So I'm going to talk about this first question. Well, not the first question, but first I want to know, is there going to be a reconciliation between you and A? Okay. So the page of emotions just represents the fact that this person might not have the same amount of love that you share. Okay. I'm sensing that there could be a bit of imbalance. Now, okay, like, I mean, of course we have a heart here, but it is in the chest. But I just feel like this person's just kind of going off. They either get like, if they have a feeling in their gut that tells them that they should kind of hold off, okay? Because the page of emotions it's like the beginning stages of love. Maybe it's more so about maybe we should be closer to friends, okay? That's just the overall energy here. It's more of a friendship. Let me take your question off because I can't really see my cards. I'll try to put that back up later. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Inspiration, and it's the Knight of Inspiration. So I do sense that you guys are going to be talking, and the sparks here let me know that there is going to be a bit of illumination, especially with the sun behind the Queen of Inspiration's head. It just represents that there is going to be illumination, there is going to be communication between the two of you, but I'm still sensing this person is going to be going and transitioning onto our Death card here, okay? So definitely, I just feel like there might be an ending, okay? There is a reconciliation, but will you guys actually get back together? I don't think so, because after the Death card, I sense that you might have some hard time sleeping, or maybe you're having a hard time sleeping now. But the Nine of Voices is basically like my Nine of Swords. So maybe this feels like the feminine energy here, because the Nine of Swords typically represents a feminine energy. So maybe the feminine energy is the person that's going to be feeling a little bit uncomfortable about the decisions, about the art, about the discussions that was made, because we have the discussion, the conversation, the two people talking, the person that wants to give them information, the person that wants to receive the information, right? So to me, I'm just sensing like this person makes a choice, and that choice represents the Death card, meaning that person wants to move on. Yes, there is still love for you. There's still a good friendship there, but I don't think this person has the ability to really just become that King of Cups for you again, or the King or the Queen of Cups for you again, okay? I'm just sensing that that this is going to stay at a friendship type of level, or at a, maybe a playful level, but I don't really sense anything super serious here with the page. And then the Nine of Voices just represents you having time to sort of reflect on what may have happened and like how could you have changed it. But I feel like you may be feeling like a failure too. It may bring you into a little bit of depression temporarily. But I think in time you will feel better. It's just knowing that everything happens for a reason, and that if I'm looking at these strings here, it feels like everything happens for a reason, and life keeps moving on. There's a reason why you're not with the person, or that the person made the decision that they want to make, and it's out of your control. You can't force somebody to feel how you want them to feel, and that's something that you might need to, not now, but in time, you might need to come to terms with that. That's just what I'm reading right now. Okay, let me go back to your question and answer the other one, because there was kind of multiple questions. We want to see, how is your love life going to go for the remainder of the year, and will there be someone new, right? Will there be someone new? Do we see anyone new coming for you? Let's put my cards up. Will there be someone new? What's the energy love life like for the remainder of the year for you? All right, so Avantika. Is there someone new coming for Avantika? What's the love life for the remainder of this year? for the remainder of 2021 going to be like for Aventica? Who's coming? Is there anyone coming new to Aventica? Oh, what is that? Oh, those are 2 cards. Oh, okay. One card. Look at that. That doggone page keeps on popping up. Okay. So obviously this feels like after a period of stagnation. I'm going to take that question off one more time. This feels like definitely after a period of stagnation. We have the 5 of Voices here. So to me, this sort of kind of feels like, you know, maybe you're dealing with the feeling of being defeated because now you found out that things didn't happen the way you really wanted them to happen with your person. And now the 5 of Voices just says, it's okay. I'm not going to continue to dwell on the choices and ways that I could have done things differently here. Because when we have 5 of Swords, that just kind of represents the fact that, okay, maybe there was some sort of destruction around you. Maybe there was some sort of loss or a sense of failure. But the 5 of Voices also says that this is a new opportunity, a chance for you to kind of learn from that, a chance to grow from that, and the freedom to understand that there's a versatility in things that are yet to lay out, things that are here to come. Now, you said, is there a new person coming in for you? Yes. Yes, I do see new love coming, actually. I have the Knight of Pentacles, so I feel like this person is either an earth sign, and then the 10 of Materials. This could be someone who is literally in your neighborhood or somebody that you might work with, because we have the Knight of Materials and the 10 of Materials. So either this person is like in the same, I want to say garden. I've been working on my Lenormand cards, and now every time I see like a cluster of plants or a cluster of flowers and attention around that cluster of flowers, I think about a group of people or a group of individuals or a community of something. So this person is somebody that you may already know, but they are new to you because you do not know them romantically. And that is why, like, it feels like the Knight of Emotions and the Page of Cups. The Knight of Emotions or the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups says that you do know this person. You are already friends with this person, and that things are going to be taken to the next level here with the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is a person who already has their imagination and their plans and their attention set towards someone. They want to bring an emotional offer, and I feel like that emotional offer is backed up by friendship. The fact that they have their heart open, ready to receive, is kind of like what this is saying to me, okay? So I do sense there's going to be somebody coming in the coming for the rest of the remainder of this year, but I feel like this person is going to be like in your circle, because we literally have a circle, and then like in your community or something like that. This person's pretty stable because we have the Knight of Materials here. So your person seems pretty stable. They probably have a well-paid job. They do like to travel, I'm going to say that, and they like to save money. They like to save money so that they can travel or can go places. They're very spontaneous as well. I know that a Knight of Materials is supposed to be a slow-moving person, but I feel like when it's next to the 10 of Materials, it's like they either have a backup or they either have generational wealth that allows them to kind of be a little bit more flamboyant with their money or flamboyant with their spending and the ways that they do things, right? They do plan things and they work things out the right way, but they're like, okay, I've got savings. Let's just go ahead and take a trip to, I don't know, fill in the blank. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how this person sort of works. So I think you're gonna have a really good time with this person is what it looks like. Now, let me make sure, I don't know if you had any other questions or what. I'm not certain if you did. I'm trying to remember what else did it say? You want to see? Yeah, I think that was it. All right, do you want to find out what is he wants to say to you? What does he want to confess to you really quick? Just pull a couple cards to see what is it he's thinking and what is it he feels for you just right now. Let's pull a couple cards to figure out. What does A think of Aventica? What do they want to say? What's on their mind? Okay, and Okay. First of all, I see that this person is still keeping an eye on you because it says watch and wait. And it says, I find your own personal style to be sexy and unique. And then it also says, I place you above others and the rest don't matter. What I think this is saying is that this person, that A, still admires the way that you carry yourself. And this person is still watching you. So when you're around this person and you're feeling like, you know, like you want to be very desperate for this individual, this is like a sign to say, hold your head up high, maintain your sense of dignity around this individual, because I think that's what attracts you to this person in the first place. So as long as you can maintain that, I think that this person, you will always hold a special place in this person's life. Remember, we did get the page of emotions. We did get the page of cups. So I feel like there's always going to be a soft spot for you, but in order to maintain that, you need to keep that demeanor, you know, keep that sense of style, that sense of knowing yourself and doing things because you like to do it. That's why this person was attracted to you in the first place, okay? So that's your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next person. And everyone who's donated, I really appreciate it. If anybody else has donated again, please let me know because I don't know if I've had any other. You said you have made your stand. Hold on, let me look at my comments because I'm not actually reading my comments right now. Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it could be you now, but I wasn't sure. So you're having a hard time sleeping at night, probably. Yeah. You're very welcome. All right, so I don't think I have any more donations, do I? So I'm going to do a few more random reads. So I'm just going to put my cards up. If anybody donated, please let me know if you donated because I did not see it. All right, but other than that, I'm picking a random. But just know that if you donate $5, then you get a priority reading and you get chosen before a random reading. So if you donated and you didn't get your question read, let me know. Say something, type a bunch of emojis in there in the something to get my attention, because I'm going to just go ahead and pick at random right now. Okay, so we have Marie. Marie says they're a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing, Marie. Thank you for subscribing. Let's go ahead and do Marie's question. What are the Taurus feelings towards you? Okay. What are Taurus's feelings towards Marie? All right. What are Taurus's feelings towards Marie? What are Taurus's feelings towards Marie? What does Taurus feel towards Marie? What does Taurus feel towards Marie? What's the energy there? Okay. Pick something. I feel like I'm drawn to pick something random here. Look at this. What's the back of this deck? The wheel. Okay. I feel like Taurus, first of all, this is Taurus right here. Feels like he's chasing after something, first of all. Now, it feels like Taurus feels like there's an opportunity in front of him and they want to kind of go with that. It feels like Taurus has, like, now is the perfect time to get something done and they want to take advantage of it. It's like now this the time to, like, yeah, because I have the Knight of Inspiration. So they're either feeling inspired to kind of take off or like just like have things really transition into that next phase. Maybe they're wanting to kind of tie up all the loose ends that they may have left with you. I'm not certain if you like have a long history together, but it feels like you've been through multiple cycles with this person, whether it be in like a past life or just in life in general. Maybe it could be stages of friendship that you guys are phasing through right now. But I feel like the wheel card just kind of to me like kind of represents like things coming into perspective. This person has something that they're chasing after and they're trying to get to that highest point of the connection between the two of you here. So the Muse of Inspiration just kind of represents the fact that this person has a lot of desires, a lot of attention on you. Okay. I feel like this person also is just kind of drawn to you for some reason. Maybe it's the fact that you're drawn to this person, actually. Could be that as well. But I feel like there's kind of like I don't want to say like a chasing sensation, but I'm seeing like a blooming between both the Taurus and whoever could be a potential air sign. I don't know. Could be yourself. I don't know what your sign is, but I'm just feeling like the Knight of Materials, which could represent the Taurus, is definitely, they're starting to pick up speed, because either way it goes, the Knight of Materials, normally they start off slow and then things start to pick up for them in this, the Knight of Swords, basically. So the communication is going to be very direct with this person. There's no more beating around the bush. I just feel like things are really going to be picking up between the two of you. Things that might have felt a little bit stagnant, I think this person wants to say something to kind of like correct the mistakes that may have been made here. Okay, we also have the Five of Voices here. So it kind of feels like maybe this person might have said the wrong things at some point, or maybe there could have been conflicts in the past. But I feel like it feels like your Taurus wants to kind of come after you, or kind of wants to really, there's something there that wants to be reignited here, because we have the what else called fireworks. We have the fireworks. So it kind of feels like you're dangling fruit in front of, or like you're dangling a carrot in front of a horse, and it's like you have something and you don't even realize how incredibly attractive it is that this person, even though they seem like they have everything under control and they're this composed type of individual, they still desire a part of you, Marie. It doesn't feel like this person wants to stay stagnant for long. It feels like loose ends need to be kind of tied up. Maybe you guys are going through a certain phase where things were once dark, but I feel like things are going to be turning for the better is what it looks like, with the overall energy being the wheel. So when I see this Five of Voices and the Knight of Inspiration, when it's over the wheel like that, to me, it means that maybe there was some things that that needs to be said to kind of help re-spark and get things going and moving in the right direction, so that you guys can be on one accord again. Okay, that's what it feels like. So something might have went on in the past, but I think this person is looking to tie up all the loose ends and get an understanding of what happened. Maybe you guys need to talk about something very serious is what it looks like here. But for the most part, it looks like things are going to be pretty good, Marie. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next question. You said it's new. Yeah. So it looks like things are going to be going in a really good direction for you guys. Like I said, this person probably literally just has the hots for you. All right. So let's see. Another question at random. If no one has donated, I don't see anyone donating. Oh, what did you say? Yeah, it was worried because there wasn't a lot of forward movement. Oh, it's gonna pick up. It's gonna pick up, definitely, especially with both of those knights. It's a steady. Yeah, it is a little slow. It's slow, but it's okay. It's gonna pick up. We have the Knight of Inspiration, and then the Muse of Inspiration, which is the King of Wands, Knight of Wands and King of Wands, and then the Wheel means things are definitely gonna get to moving into the next phase. So let's see. Did anybody donate before I pick someone else? Oh, what is this? Benita Bala. Okay. You said, hi, it's Christopher. Oh, is Christopher the Capricorn behind a fake profile on Insta that kept requesting to follow me? Okay, so let's just find that out real quick. Let me mix up my cards. No donations. Thank you. Thank you, Sunflower. Yeah, everything is picked at random. But if you donate, then I will answer your question before anybody else's, before anyone who's picking at random, who's picked at random. Okay, you don't have to wait. And I appreciate everyone who left a thumbs up on the video, whether you've been read or not. Okay. All right, so we want to know, is the Capricorn the one who's behind this fake profile on Instagram? Is it the Capricorn that's behind the fake Instagram profile? Is it the Capricorn? Okay, I'm gonna say yes. Overall energy I have here is the Fool. It's the Fool card. Maybe it could be literally thinking, maybe, you know what? It almost feels like Spirit is calling Christopher, the Capricorn, a fool. Also, we have the Capricorn right here in the Devil card. So yes, this is saying that this is him. And I think that, you know, it's almost like a slap in the, to me, it feels like a slap in the face that he would think that you would be so, you know, naive to not know that it's the Capricorn. That's, to me, kind of feels like a slap in the face. All right. I can sense that you're not happy about this with the Four of Emotions. This is not behavior that you like. I don't think it's something that you like. I mean, you know, I don't think it is. But for some reason, I feel like maybe he's not necessarily shy, but I feel like he's going to continue to do this because we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands means that it doesn't mean that he's always going to look for a reason to be drawn to you. All right. And then we have the Devil card in the traditional devil card. In the traditional Devil card, we have a person who has like chains and they're stuck in their ways. And the Muse of Inspiration, which is like the King of Wands, which represents the fact that they want to continue the flame or continue having that same passion for you. So I don't sense this is going to be changing anytime soon. I think that he's going to continue to do this unless you point him out. But I think he also has like multiple accounts here because we have 8 of materials. So this may mean the fact that he has multiple accounts or like multiple faces that he can do, things that he can do. I don't know what's the purpose of this. So let me just ask another question as to why he's doing what he's doing. What is the purpose? What is the background behind his actions? What is the background behind the Capricorn's profile? Is it the fact that crushes on you or what? Spirit, why is Capricorn the one behind the fake profile? Oh, I think he likes you. I think he genuinely likes you. Okay. Okay, so the overall energy on the back of the deck was the 7 of Cups. I think that he's definitely unsure about his emotions and he's kind of shy. The 2 of Voices can represent the blindfold, means that he doesn't necessarily want to be seen because he is a little bit shy and unsure of how you're going to react to this. I think the 7 of Emotions kind of points out all different types of aspects of how you could potentially look at him or see him in what light he will be shed in if you disapprove of who he is. If you find out who he is and you disapprove, I think there's been a lot of different what do you call that, like not fantasies, but like he's imagined a lot of different scenarios of what could potentially happen, and that's why he's a little bit unconfident. But the Lover's card tells me that he actually likes you. The Lover's card tells me that he actually likes you, and the fact that he kind of just wants harmony between you. He wants a relaxed connection. That's what it feels like. Okay, so I think he likes you. I think that's why he's driven to do what he does, and I think he's just afraid to say that, or he just doesn't want to be seen because he doesn't really want that that heavy energy on him. And I feel like he's ran through multiple scenarios in his mind about how this could potentially go wrong or play out to where he could feel some sort of a shame. You know, so I think that's his motivation behind doing what he's doing, like creating the fake account. I think he likes you. I think that's what it is. So, Benita Bala, thank you for coming to the channel. I hope that makes, you said, so I don't know what he wants. Oh, okay, well, now you do. You said, let me see. It says, oh my gosh, it's literally real person's pics. I don't know where he got them from and who those pics are. He ghosted me last year by the name of, okay, Gonzalez or something. That's why I got what did I get? Right here. I said, I feel like he's done it before. Like he has multiple accounts or something like that. That's what I remember. I said something about he has multiple accounts or he has multiple tricks up his sleeve is what it looks like. Yeah. So yeah, but I think he does like you. All right. So I think we're going to pick about maybe 3 more questions. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and get on down. If anyone wants to donate, feel free. But I think I'm going to do like maybe 2 or 3 more questions, and I'm going to get up out of here because I'm live again tomorrow night. So anybody who didn't get their question answered, just, you come back tomorrow and we'll definitely try to get you in, okay? Okay, so I'm just going to pick somebody. TS. I think I've seen T. I think TS has been here for a long time already. What does D, my boyfriend, think of me and her intentions? Okay, what does D, my friend, I'm sorry, not my boyfriend. What does D, the friend, think of you, and what are her intentions? What does D think of TS? What are her intentions? What are the intentions? What does D, the friend, think of TS? What are the intentions? How is this going to play out in the dynamic of their connection, of their friendship? Do we have good intentions? What does TS need to take away from this experience? I feel like you want to say something. Okay. You know what? I feel like D is being a little standoffish, or they're not showing their true selves. They're being a little bit more reserved. Also, I'm getting, the way she's touching herself, it feels self-absorbed. I'm just gonna say that the way that this picture is really self-absorbed in themselves, and just it's all about me. That's what it feels like. That's the energy that I'm getting initially. So I'm not going to say like a selfish, but it feels a little miserly here. That's the first thing that popped up, in my mind, is that there's a little bit of a miserly energy going on. That's the overall energy, and especially the fact that we have a female depicted here. Yeah, a little bit of self-absorbed, not really considering the friendship very well. Also, it feels like you two, sometimes it feels like maybe you were very close at one point and now you're worlds apart, right? There's something that has separated you. There might have been a third party, or there might have been rumors, or either you just heard something from someone else that might have been a little bit uncomfortable. The reason why I say like there's something going down through the grapevine, you know what I'm saying? Like word of mouth type of energy. That's why I just said rumors, because it feels like the domino effect. Billy Joe tells Sally, and Sally tells Danny, and Danny tells Rebecca, and Rebecca tells, you know what I'm saying? Instead of it being like face-to-face communication, it feels like you guys are worlds apart and you got the information via third party. All right, so it's kind of crazy. I don't know. I don't know if this person has the best intentions for you, because I have the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords right next to each other. I do feel like whatever may have happened, whatever words were said, that is a little bit of untrust. You can't. I feel like you can't really trust that. That 5 of Inspiration really rings out to me as well. It feels like someone is like being cruel for no reason, and I feel like it actually goes with that 4 of Pentacles energy. I feel like they're being cruel on purpose. I feel like they're not trying to see things from your perspective. That's why we have the World card here. Normally the World card can mean that you guys are just being distant. Could be literally that you guys are being distant, but I just feel like your minds, which is where her mind is supposed to be, the world sits on top of it. It just represents the fact that you're not on that eye-to-eye level anymore. At one point, maybe you were. Maybe you are in close physical proximity, but your minds are not on the same level to me. It doesn't look like it to me anymore. I sense you guys like getting close again at any time. It ended with the 5 of Swords. So, I would say that maybe not without someone taking a good, hard, long look in the mirror and kind of recognizing their own faults. You know, that's what it feels like to me. I think that this person has a weakness that they're not willing to admit. Maybe the fact that, I don't know, this person looks in the mirror a lot. I can see that. They're really just self-indulged in themselves. It's a little bit of selfish energy here. And I think when they take a look in the mirror, not physically, but like from just a overall point of view of how reflect on how their actions have been, that's when they're really going to start coming around, and when you actually might get some sort of reconciliation or some sort of a like. And then look, we even have the five of voices. So yeah, five of wands. I don't really sense like a lot of good energy coming from this person. We got 2 5s, 3 of swords. Like, I don't really sense anything good. Her intentions, I think they're selfish intentions. I think she's looking out for her own interests. I'm going to just say that. So that's what I think TS's intentions are for you. She may appear to be like you're on the same level, but mentally you guys are worlds apart. You're not on the same accord. So be careful what you tell this person as well, because I feel like they can't hold water. They can't hold water to save their life. I think they always have to have a third party, or either there's just group energy involved with information. So TS, I hope that answered your question. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next person. And let's see. Oh, Moonchan says, maybe I know my crush's energy. Okay. Yeah. So we'll make one more question. Let me change my banner now. I don't think anyone has donated. If you did, please tell me, because because I don't know. So I'll just pick Miss Moonchan, and I think after that, I think I'll call it Klitzy. Right. So Moonchan wants to know the crush's energy and if he's been thinking about you. Oh, DI, you donated. Okay. So that means that you're supposed to get your priority reading, since I haven't even started yet. Moonchan, I will get you right after I get DI, because DI donated. So, and I'm sorry, DI. What I normally say is I like for people to like post like a crystal ball or like a couple of crystal balls behind the donation, because sometimes I'll miss it. Like the words, this chat goes so fast. So look at DI. I'm looking for your question right now. You might have to repost it, honey. Okay, and you go by D. All right, you wanted to know if you see me being in a relationship this year with a guy that you have feelings for a while. Okay, so let's see. All right. And thank you so much for donating, DI. I always appreciate anyone who donates, anyone who understands that energy exchange is important. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming to the channel. Let's find out if the person that you've been wanting, that you've been having feelings for, is going to be in a relationship this year. Will it happen this year? All right. Trapstar, thank you for your donation as well. Thank you, Trapstar. We'll go back to you. I want to know if you see anything in relationship with this guy. All right. Give me more information about the relationship. Okay, So it does look like you will be in a relationship with this person that you have known. All right. Now I don't know this person's air sign, but we have two major cards here. We have the Justice card, and then we have the Tower card. I'm feeling like this person may be going through some really abrupt like divorce from something, either divorce from let me get this down so you can see, because that's all in the way. Okay, yeah, you can kind of see. I'm going to hold the cards up in a minute, but it looks like they're going through some sort of a breakup right now. Anyway, I do see the Strength card here and the number 8, which I've talked already about the number 8, which means a new beginning, and it also means success. So I feel like if you can kind of keep your pride about you, there's a sense of pride about you that you have that's very attractive. Also, I'm getting Leo energy. Leos are very vibrant. I feel like in the midst of the summer, that's when like that's probably in when it's like Leo season. So that may be like June. I'm sorry, that's July 20th to August 20th, something like that. I feel like that's when you're going to meet this person. So July 22nd to August 22nd, that is the sun sign for Leo. So I'm really feeling like in the midst of summer is when things are really going to start picking up, because we have the number 8, and 8 represents movement. It represents action and new beginning and success. So, and also it represents appearances. So I don't know, keep yourself well groomed. Keep yourself well groomed. I think that there's something very attractive about you. Leos are very romantic too. So I'm really feeling like this kind of energy sort of represents yourself. Staying well groomed and taking care of yourself right now is very important. When I say taking care of yourself, I'm not just talking about just like your physical, I'm talking about your mental as well. I think that's something about you that's going to be very attractive to your person, to your crush. Okay. Not only will you be physically attractive, but the fact that you have, I don't know what kind of eating habits you have, but there's something about the way you take care of yourself that's very attractive to this person. Even if you have like a diet or a strict diet, and the fact that you take care of yourself, that's something to kind of admire. There's something attractive about a person who, when they only eat certain foods, or, only do this and that, something about it, and not in a prude way, but it's very attention drawing, and it can be something that's thought of as kind of sexy. It's a strange thing, but I do find myself being attracted to people or individuals who tend to keep their hair cut. They may not be like the best looking, but the fact that they keep their hair cut, they keep their hair lined up, that's attractive to me. So I'm sensing that this is going to be your energy during that time, and that's what's going to draw you into this person. All right. Now we have the Tower card, and then we have the Knight of Materials and the Justice. Now, all three of these cards that I picked, I feel like your person or one of you are going to be getting out of a very serious relationship. All right. I think this relationship might have been long-term, or the fact that there could be some sort of court situation that he was going through. And I think that he may be a little bit sensitive about this topic. This might be something that, it's just a touchy subject for him. Therefore, this person's not going to be very willing to kind of throw himself. Oh, you're a vegan. There you go. Yeah. Okay, cool. I just happen to see that. But I think this person is definitely going to be they're not going to be willing to just risk it all and just take that leap of faith. So they're going to be very cautious in the way that they move, or the way that they do things. Like, they're not just going to be willing to just jump into stuff because they have had a very nasty separation, or a very nasty breakup, or they're trying to separate themselves from something. There's something that was major going on, because we have a Tower and the Justice here. So there's either some sort of court situation they had going on that took a lot of energy out of them, because we have the Knight of Materials. So it either took a lot of money, or it took a lot of time and energy. And let me tell you, time is money, honestly. So I think this person is going to be weary with who they pick. They're picky right now, okay? So, but I just feel like they are definitely looking at you, because the 6 of Inspiration is like my 6 of Wands. So you're definitely going to have kind of like this bright light energy about you, kind of like in a spotlight type of way. Yeah, that's what it feels like. You got the spotlight on you. You're easily noticed. He can see you from a mile away. I think your energy is very, it's like he can smell the honey from a long way away. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's there's something about you that's very, very attractive, and it's not necessarily physical. It's something else that's very attractive. This person is drawn to you. Maybe you guys could come together in a place where you guys are outside and the music in the summer. Maybe you could be at a party. You know, I'm just saying, I'm also sensing group energy here. So when you meet this person, expect to be in a group of people. And I think that I don't know if you are a social person, but I just feel like usually Leo energy is very sociable as well. But yeah, I just sense with the card saying that love is all around, this is going to be an easy thing for you. Number 4 represents structure. And also hard work as well. So definitely keep working at yourself, keep working on the self-love, keep working on the self-care, because that is the honey that kind of draws the bee to you. You know what I'm saying? What else do I sense about this picture? Like I said, there could be something dealing around music. You guys could go to a music festival. Is it oh no, that's springtime, that like spring festivals and stuff go out. I just feel like you guys are definitely going to be getting to know each other and talking to each other a lot. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering with the wolf spirit here, and it being about wisdom, I feel like you guys share the same interests, and you're going to quickly discover that because of how you guys tend to continue talking about things that no one else really talks about. Maybe you're into like strange things, not literally like Stranger Things, but maybe you're just into the more woo-woo stuff, or maybe you're into like spirituality, or maybe you're into like quantum mechanics, or something that requires a lot of knowledge and wisdom and stuff that you don't just stumble across on Google. And I think that's something you guys have in common right there. So yeah, I just sense that this is a good connection. Yeah. So thank you for allowing me to read for you. That's pretty much all I have for you. There was someone else who donated. Trapstar donated. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I got for you. So I hope that resonated for you. I'm going to go ahead and do Trapstar because Trapstar donated. Thank you so much, Trapstar. And I'm looking for your question. You said you love the background music. Thank you. Thank you. You're very welcome. Okay. And I'm looking for your question, Trapstar. And I do have a bit of a delay sometimes. I have a bit of a delay on my computer. So you probably already posted your question, and I'm still talking about it. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Trapstar. Let me look for your question, Trapstar. I am absolutely, Jamie. I'm still taking donations. I'm taking donations only, as a matter of fact, now. So really, that's the only thing that's really keeping me on. It's just the donations. If anyone donates, then back-to-back donations, that keeps me on. So, but for the most part, I'm just waiting for Trapstar to post their question again. There it is. Okay, is my okay? Let's find out. All right, the current boyfriend. All right, this is for Trapstar's highest and greatest good. This is concerning Trapstar's new boyfriend, Eddie. Is Eddie still seeing Danielle, the ex? Is Eddie still seeing Danielle, the ex, in a sexual way? Is there any truth that needs to be revealed? Is Eddie doing anything that is not honest when it comes down to Trapstar? Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's find out. Inspiration reversed. Can Eddie be trusted? Can Eddie be trusted? Is he still seeing the X? Is there any other information that we have? No, I feel like you. Okay. You know what? I got two things to me that kind of feel a little bit iffy, and I understand why you asked this question. I'm going to tell you. Okay, so I've got 2 of Swords reversed, meaning that they have, at one point they were very confused, but now a blindfold has come off, and now they have made a choice, and they're about to start walking into their choice. Like, I still have a card here that says in between the worlds. So I feel like one foot is like, I don't want to say halfway out the door, but it's definitely headed into the future. And the future, to me, it looks like they're going to be with you. I feel like in the beginning, they were still holding on to the ex, Danielle. They were. I do believe that. I'm not going to say what happened between them, but I do feel like at one point he was still like in the past, because the between worlds, like what's behind the penguin is in dull color, and maybe he realized there's not much left here, and so he's decided to walk in the future with you. It's like he's decided to continue on into the future where there's a brighter future, a more vivid future, and there's more colorful and more visual stimulation that could be offered to his mind and to his brain and to his eyes. Maybe you're probably even hotter than she is. I don't know. Maybe you look even more good looking. But yeah, for the most part, it looks like this person's made their choice. They've made up their mind, and they've come and settled down to a decision. And it does look like at one point they were kind of confused or kind of lost, and they were kind of mourning the loss of their girlfriend, or they weren't quite over the fact that they felt like that person got away. But I think that they're starting to kind of get emotionally attached to you. And I think that they also, with the 4 of Inspirations, which is like the 4 of Wands, they want to establish a new boundary with you from an emotional point of view. Okay, they want to give their emotions to you, and they want to, with the number 4, they want structure and stability with you. Okay, so that's just the first thing I'm seeing here. Now, I still think that you guys have to build up that trust that you have with each other. I think you could sense that he was in between worlds, and maybe he could tell that you sense that. But I feel like with the Knight of Inspiration, he's definitely going to show you that he wants to build on the connection between you, because this is the 3 of material. This is the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is about learning each other. It's about understanding the boundaries, and it's about respect, right? Mostly. It's normally like a financial card when it comes to like who's the boss and who's the one following and taking orders and direction in order to get to a certain level, right? In order to get the both of you to a certain level, not just one person, but the both of you. So I'm going to take this as in a love reading. This kind of pertains to the fact that he wants to help you guys build up. He wants to aid to that. He doesn't want to take away from that. So I see you guys moving forward together, okay? Did he still have feelings for the ex? I do believe that he still had feelings for the ex. He felt like she got away. But I'm thinking that now he wants something more stable with you, because he is headed into a brighter world with you, and he sees that now. All right. So yeah, I do sense that at one point that there was that third party energy, that he was kind of in between the 2 of you. But now I'm feeling like he is definitely coming around, and he kind of wants to he just sort of wants to build. He kind of wants to build, all right? Because 3 of material is about building, all right? So there was like a third party energy. I'm going to say that, especially with the number 3 here and then with the number 3 here as well. So yeah, there was like third party energy. But I feel like now I think that he wants to kind of go towards you, and I think he wants to settle down with you on a more serious note with the 4 of inspiration. So I hope that helped you, Trap Star. I mean, it was kind of like a yes or no question, but I don't think that he's still currently seeing her. I believe that he is, gradually going towards you. So that's pretty much what I got. Jamie, you donated again. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and see what your question was. It was probably at the top. Trap Star, thank you for asking your question. I hope that resonated for you. I don't see any comments, so I don't know if maybe you're just like you rewound it or what, but I appreciate you coming to this the channel, and thank you for let's see. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Thank you, Trap Star, for coming to the channel. I appreciate you donating. Okay. Let's see. And I'm looking for Jamie's question. So I'm not doing any more free readings. I'm just doing donations only. So if you want to donate, feel free to stick around and donate. But free readings are done for today. We're just doing donations only after Jamie's question. And if I don't get another donation, then I'll go ahead and call it a night. Let's see. You said you just wanted an update on your husband and that diamond ring. Where is he with that? Yeah, let's find out. Update on the diamond ring. Okay, so Jamie, you need an update. Let's find out where Jamie's hubby is on that new diamond ring. Let's find out. Let's find out where Jamie's husband is on that new diamond ring. Where are we with that? Has there been any progress made? Any progress made? See. What do we need to understand about the hubby and the progress of the diamond ring? Okay. All right, so we have the wheel. Okay, so Jamie, it still looks like things are in constant transition, like things are still moving along. Okay, I'm really feeling like the process is not yet complete still. It's like there's still a couple of extra steps that have to be taken. There's still other phases that have to be. All right, but nonetheless, he has not forgotten about this. All right, so we do have the Chariot and the 8 of Cups. He's still walking. There's still movement here. Okay. The 8 of Emotions and the 8 of Cups is about walking into the 9 of Cups, walking into that wish fulfillment, walking into what it is that you want. Okay, your husband is trying to get there for you. All right, I think that he really wants to make you feel comfortable. You are the Queen of Cups for him. You really are. He wants to make you very happy, but I think this is something that's going to take time. Okay, don't know if this must be a really expensive ring or not. I have no idea. but things are still in the workings. Like the gears are still turning, okay? The Chariot card says that he is still motivated. He's still out there. He's still set out on his journey. He hasn't stopped yet. And if you pay attention to where that energy is coming from, it looks like it's coming from the solar plexus, and the solar plexus is the drive, it's the energy, it's the force behind. It's like the force behind our intention. So still, he is motivated to get the ring. There is nothing that's stopping him. Okay, I mean, well, there is something stopping him. I think it's more so dealing with like finances. I think we know that already, and that's why we have the Three of Pentacles here. Okay, there are stages to this, just like there's stages to everything else. The stages of like taking baby steps until you can actually get to where it is you're trying to go with the Three of Pentacles. You have to build yourself up to that level of being able to afford it, right? So I just feel like he can't really skip any stages. There's like something, either people that he has to go through, or like layers of things that he has to do. There's things that have to be taken, steps that have to be taken in order before he can actually obtain the ring here. But like I said, nonetheless, we have the Eight of Emotion, which walks into the Nine of Emotions. And Nine of Emotions is about your happy ending. It's about being satisfied. It's about fulfillment and your wishes being granted, right? So I do sense that this person, your husband, is still walking towards that. He has not stopped yet. We have movement cards. And then we have another 8, all right? So in a creative endeavor. I think that he sees that you have a fantasy, and he is trying to paint that fantasy and make it a reality for you. Okay, so I do sense that he's probably even coming up with more creative ways to make money. Or maybe he's trying to figure out or conjure up different ways to get that money coming in for you so that you can be able to get that ring. I don't really see any cards dealing with stagnation here, okay? But like I said, the bridge here kind of represents to me that there's still a little bit of a long way that we have to go, right? That's really the only thing. It's just that I feel like things are still in motion here. We have the keyword being cycle, and we have the wheel. So I just think that things are still in motion, and there are certain levels to being able to obtain the happiness or the ring that you want, all right? And I think that he definitely wants to be able to provide for you what you've been imagining this whole time. He wants to be able to make that a reality for you, but you have to give him the time, because the number 8 can also represent time needed and work ethics put into in order to make the reality of what you want. So I think time is a really big thing here. All right, so I hope that resonated. I don't necessarily see a whole lot of like financial things at play. There could be, something. I think I remember you saying something about the mother. So this could represent motherly energy with the Queen of Cups energy. So, and then with the Three of Materials, I just feel like there's either layers to it or multiple people that you have to go through. I feel like Spirit is saying the same thing, that the energy is kind of the same thing. So yeah, that's kind of like what I'm getting here, okay? So Jamie, I hope that resonated for you. I don't sense any stagnation at all. I just see that things are going to be on a continued cycle, and time is the key here, because we have the different phases of the moons, meaning that different phases of the moon just representing the fact that time has to pass, okay? So yeah, okay. Thank you, Jamie, for donating. I don't think I got any more donations, did I? Was there somebody I was supposed to answer and I forgot to do them? Because I feel like I was supposed to do someone else, but I don't know. Goddess Love, how are you? How are you doing? I hope everything's good. I love that name. Okay. All right, so you guys, I'm going to be back tomorrow. I've been on for 2.5 hours doing free readings and donations. I greatly appreciated everybody who showed up tonight. Thank you guys so much. I'm back again tomorrow at the same time. If you want to get, well, is it the same time? I don't know. I think it's either 7 p.m. Central or 8 p.m. Central. But either way, save your question. Even if you go to another channel, you can come back to my channel and you can get a double check on it, okay? But come back and I will definitely try to get your questions too, okay? So everyone, blessings to you all. You all have a great night. Thank you so much for supporting me. And I will just catch you guys next time, okay? So bye, everybody.